Hi guys. I don't know if I'll even post this video. I feel like I just need to talk. And Mike's going to have a really long day at work, and I don't want to burden him with all this when he gets home. Because he gets home really late on Mondays. Alright. As some of you know, and as some of you also do and understand, I suffer from anxiety. And it's just a generalized anxiety, and I develop it at all different points. And today I had a major bout with it, but it also clashes with a big part of my personality. So I guess I'm going to just talk my way through this, and maybe it'll be out of my system. Lucy just ate her dinner. Hi, Luce. Hi, sweet girl. Oh. I have an Etsy store, and I've been debating for a while on what my future with it is. I've pared it way back. I've taken periods of time where I have closed it. I feel like a big, huge jerk because basically my complaint is that it's too successful. More than I can manage anyway. And have a healthy, balanced work life and home life. And I can't afford to hire help. And because of the way my taxes work, and not having a very good accountant, I'm getting a new one next year. But unfortunately, I have to pay back taxes a lot while I'm also paying current taxes. And I can't really quit my job because I have to pay for the taxes on the money I made in previous years. And without advertising, without doing craft shows, without doing anything additional, I grow my business every year. And that was a major point of stress for me for a while because it's no fun to have to pay back taxes. It's a stressful bill to get in the mail. You don't want to, I feel like that's something that I shouldn't have to explain. That's obviously frustrating. But every year, and a lot of this, yes, is due largely to having poor accounting. But I am miscalculating even when I think I'm overpaying and really making a dent. I'm miscalculating. And there's no way for me to know ahead of time how much money I'm going to be making. So it's difficult. And I try and be very responsible with that. So it's not even that much, and that's what makes me feel bad. I keep seeing my teeth out of the corner of my eye, and they look strange. Okay. That is not even a large amount. It's enough to be stressful, but at the same time, people have far bigger problems with credit card debt alone than what my taxes are. So sometimes I feel like I need to just relax. One day, about a month ago, Mike and I were talking, and he was hiring for an entry-level, I think, close to minimum wage position at his job. And he said it's a really uncomfortable thing sometimes because there are people who are way overqualified who are applying because they can't find a job in their field and they're really struggling, and they'll take anything at that point. And it's really hard to see people in that position and not be able to help a lot of them. And I got to thinking about it, and what am I so stressed about? I have a business that's so successful that it's stressing me out. It makes me feel really bad for having that complaint. And I try not to complain about that because I know how much people struggle, and I know how difficult things are for people. And I get to be at home all day. I get to work around my own schedule. Sometimes that's to a fault, though. Sometimes I'm answering emails at 10 o'clock at night when I shouldn't be. And, I'm just trying to be so good at what I do that sometimes it hinders me personally. And I had a bad case of that happen to me. It started yesterday. I've been dealing with it all day today. And I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to just stand up for myself and say, no, I'm not going to do what you're asking of me because it's not it's not right. And instead, all it did was make me sick to my stomach all day long and make me worry and give me a headache and make me feel like my heart was going to beat right through my chest. And like I could feel my pulse in my neck all day long. And ultimately, I'm just going along with I'm just doing what I would have done all along, which is just do something. A customer of mine had inadvertently or on purpose, I'm still not even sure, placed an order and bought something that is very, very inexpensive and very minimal work, and asked me to do something that is the most expensive thing I do, which I don't even offer in my shop anymore. And it was an uncomfortable thing because I was getting the feeling that this could be, and I don't know, this is just what I deduced from the conversation I was having, and just little details about it. I thought this could be like somebody's grandpa and who doesn't realize that it was rude or it was just not correct what he did. I don't know. And once I got into conversation with the customer to the point where I thought, I kind of freaked out a little, and I thought, Carisa, it is 3 weeks before Christmas, not even, and you are putting yourself in a position where you already have too much work to do, and this person is possibly playing dumb or trying to screw you out of what you would actually earn for this job. You know, just say no for a change. Don't do this to yourself. There's a reason why you took that stuff off your shop, blah, blah, blah. And I grew a spine, and around lunchtime today, I wrote the customer back and said, I'm really sorry, but I can't accommodate you. I hope another shop can assist you with what you need. And I refunded the order, and I thought I was making the right decision. But for the whole rest of the day, I felt like I was going to throw up, and my face felt all hot. I mean, you can see me right now. I woke up this morning, I drank my water, had my coffee, kissed Mike goodbye, and I have been sitting at my desk ever since, and it's like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock right now. I haven't even washed my face or brushed my teeth yet today. This is what I looked like when I got out of bed. I just put clothes on is the only difference. And I've been working really hard and answering emails, and of course there's a lot of people who are trying to squeak things past the deadline, but it's stuff that I already do. And I might sound right now like I'm being harsh, like I jumped the gun and got angry or made assumptions that this person was trying to screw me over, but people do that a lot, and I don't know, I just felt like I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm going to have nightmares, because even though I have anxiety and I get stressed really easily, I also am a complete doormat, and I don't like confrontation, and I just want everybody to be happy. And I kept thinking, you know, what if this was somebody's grandpa, and this is, you know, he wanted to buy these gifts for someone and he was so excited about it, and I just assumed he wouldn't pay me more for it, or I assumed he was, I don't know. Basically, regardless of whether or not the customer was trying to take advantage of me, I still felt like it was way too much work to have to do between now and Christmas. And I wanted to assert myself. I wanted to stand up for myself, because I never do that. And for some reason, when I say no to someone, even if they deserve it, like even if they're kind of nasty to me, and I just very kindly, graciously say, I'm sorry, but I'm not able to help you, I feel sick about that for so long. And that's just a character flaw of mine. I can't not feel that way. I remember being a little kid and my dad sitting me down and being like, you have to stand up for yourself more. You know, you have to learn how to tell people no, and just all that kind of stuff. I've been hearing it all my life pretty much. And I feel like I tried today to do that. You know, maybe sometimes I can pick and choose my battles, but I feel like very rarely is it worth it to endure what I go through physically when I just feel like I want to protect myself. And I feel like I shouldn't have to feel bad for that, but I do. I feel like, I don't know. And then I get stressed because I know that the only person I'm hurting is myself. But I feel awful either way. So it's like, be a doormat and feel awful and feel like a doormat, or stand up for yourself and feel awful anyway and not even reap the benefits of saying no to people and being able to do what you want to do or what you need to do for yourself. And that applies in all aspects of life. In fact, I feel like I've run into that a few times in personal relationships where, people that know me, I don't think that they are thinking this way. I don't think they're thinking like, oh, I'll take advantage of Carisa. I know that she doesn't have anything better to do. But I think that in the few times when I've told people no, they couldn't believe it. Or they were like, whoa, I'm going to try again because she'll say yes next time. And it didn't even seem malicious, but at the same time, they kind of seemed like they weren't going to take no for an answer from me because they thought she doesn't say no. That's just not how she is. I just have a really strong work ethic, and I really take pride in everything I do, and I'm one of those types of people that it doesn't matter how much I hate the job I have or how demeaning or crappy the job feels. I want to still do it well. I want people to still look and be like, look, she's really good at what she's doing. And it has been a detriment to me in a lot of my past jobs because you can't be perfect ever. You can be really good and you can always give a good effort, but the bar is always going to be raised, and there are so many factors that keep you from being on top of your game and on top of everything as much as you might want to be. And basically, I mean, yeah, if you're a brain surgeon or if you do open heart surgeries on a regular basis, that would be a heart surgeon, right? If you do things like that, I think that it's okay to feel stressed because someone's life is on the line. But I paint people's initials on porcelain dishes for wedding presents. I don't do anything important enough to get this stressed about it, to grind my teeth when I sleep over it. Do you know what I mean? And of course, when it comes to my problems with trying to conceive, I can tell myself I'm as relaxed as can be. I mean, I really do have a good life. And there is not a whole lot that gets me this stressed. Of course, December is stressful, even if I'm not doing this. Even if I didn't have this job, there would be other demands on me in other aspects of my life, and there's other things that would come up that would be different that, would cause stress. I just think that it's hard to know just how much stress is affecting me physically, because there's probably a certain level of stress that is considered just normal for me that I just don't even think twice about. There's things that I anticipate to be stressful, and then when they come up, sometimes they don't feel that way, but what if it is subconsciously stressing me out and I don't even feel it anymore because I'm used to it? Look, I'm getting all red and hot dog skin from talking about this. I feel like I could talk anyone through anything. I could be someone's advocate over anything and really have a pair on me when I'm telling someone else what to do. And if they're like, oh, but someone might get mad at me, I'd be like, who cares? You have to look out for you. And I would mean it and I would say it. But I cannot take my own advice at all. I know exactly what I would have told somebody else to do about this. I know exactly every step of the way what I thought would have been the perfect answer. And ultimately, now that I know, I wrote that customer back. I agreed to do everything. I raised the price a little bit, and I have a very happy customer and suddenly a very settled tummy, and my headache's gone, and it's like someone flipped a light switch. And so I don't know. I guess there are times when you have to pick and choose your battles, and there are some things that I think to me make me feel like, hey, yes, maybe the right answer is to say no, but then you're going to have to deal with how awful you'll feel about saying no. So you have to pick which one you'd rather. Well, also I have to paint all this stuff now that I didn't want to have to paint, but that's me, I guess. That's who I am. That's who I have to deal with being. So Mondays, huh? I also want to say thank you to everybody who left me such a warm, supportive comment on my last vlog. I haven't read through everything yet, but I want to go through and, reply to everybody. I'm sorry that takes me so long, but sometimes after I've been working all day, the last thing I want to do is be at the computer. But I do like to keep up and make content for you, so I do feel bad when I make a video and post it and I'm like 3 videos behind on replying to comments. But the closer I get to a new year and a healthier weight, it's going to be a while before I'm at a real healthy weight, but, every pound I lose is better and better for me. I do feel more empowered to make plans for another round of IVF. And I think that, I know that I'm scared. I just don't know if I can do that anymore. Oh. Lucy needs a haircut. Oh, Lucy. You don't want a haircut? Do you want a haircut? You want to take a bath? She does not look like she wants a haircut. You look like a ragamuffin. What is a ragamuffin? Why do people say that? Anyway, I know I'm scared. I know that I feel like I just don't have it in me, and that I don't know how to do it without having a milkshake every night and then just sleeping 20 hours a day. But I don't know, I've been thinking about it more and more, and I think that that's a good sign. Thank you for that. I don't know what I'm expecting. Well, I just talked about being anxious for like 20 minutes just now, so that's probably it. It is hard. It's hard to put all that out there just for anybody to look at and possibly say something rude. I know most of you, and I know most of you have nothing but good intentions towards me, but I don't know. It just feels good to have people on my side. So anyway, yesterday Mike was asking me about you guys and said that he wanted to make a video with me. He's like, what kind of video can we make right now? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if there's any particular kind of like a tag or I don't know. Is there some kind of video you guys want Mike to be in? Because I don't know, every now and then he gets all excited, and I don't know, I thought it was cute that he was asking to film a video, but I don't even know what kind we would make. So if there's something that you guys would like to see, let me know, and I'll wrangle him up in front of the camera. So thank you again. Now I'm just stalling because I know I'm going to just go upstairs and work some more, but yeah, I'm stalling. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.